In this, we'll discuss the concept of searching techniques. Searching is the way of identifying the required key or required element in a list of elements. So, the task of searching for a key is in a list or not, or we can also say here searching may be done on the list or maybe in the array or maybe in the tree, that is non-linear data structure, etc. So searching algorithms will be discussed here is we are going to see the linear search, binary search, interpolation search, and jump search. These are the searching algorithms that we'll see. We are given the problem of searching is like this. We are given a list of records. Each record has an associated key. Give efficient algorithm for searching for a record containing a particular key. So here efficient means, as I told you, uh, the efficient means here it should not take a long time. It should be in a position to identify the. It should be in a position to identify the given key within a short span of time. So efficiency here means it should have low time complexity and space complexity, we can say. So efficiency is quantified in terms of average time analysis. So especially for the searching purpose, number of comparisons to retrieve an item. So anyhow, we have a list of elements. So what our ultimate aim is, that is to achieve efficiency. So we need to have the very average, that is very low time analysis or time complexity, especially in the number of comparisons. For example, if you consider linear search, what will happen? The number of comparisons are too high. So in the linear search is also called as sequential search in some textbooks. So checking every element in the list sequentially until the match is found. This is a very simple searching technique. So since we are going to traverse at least n elements in the worst case, hence the order of n is the time complexity. On an average, sometimes we may find the element in the first place, or sometimes we may find in the middle of the array. In the average case, we'll get the n by 2 comparisons are required. So the best case is the first element, such is the value that what we want. In the worst case, the last element that what we last element in the entire list may be the element that what we are going to search. That is what the worst case. So in any case, the on an average, sorry, in the worst case, the complexity will be order of n. That means the number of elements available in the array is the time complexity. So this is also called as serial search or linear search or sequential search. So all these are the same. Okay. So step through array of records one at a time. Look for the record with the matching key. Search stop when the record with the matching key is found, or when search has examined all the records without success. So that means if no element was found, then it will fail. It will show the failure. Otherwise, it will show the index of the key where it was found. So the serial search is very easy. You can also anyone can write is a very easy way. So if you look at the serial search analysis, what are the worst and average case running time of the serial search? So we must determine the order notation for the number of operations required in the search. So as already previously I have discussed in the last slides, that the complexity will be order of n. So average case for the serial search assumption is all keys are equally likely in search. Equally likely means at any time you may get this particular thing. So we always search for the key in that array. So thereby the average case is order of n by 2. So anyhow, even though it is n by 2, we'll call it as n only because we have to ignore the constant. N by 2 means 0.5 into n, like that we'll calculate it. So where 0.5 is a constant, we can ignore the constant. Thereby, we'll always call it as order of n only. So that is what the linear search is. Next is binary search. I already told you that in the recap thing that binary search, interpolation search, jump search, these are the searching techniques that require the elements to be sorted order as the prerequisite. So in the binary search, perhaps we can do better than the order of n, that is linear searching complexity in the average case. Assume that we are given an array of records that is sorted. For instance, an array of record with integer keys sorted in the smallest to largest. An array of records of string keys. So that means here binary search can also be applicable on the string of elements. Okay, string elements also with string keys sorted in the alphabetical order. So the binary search procedure is like this. For example, we want to search the target 7. So we have to take the minimum index, that is the low index, that is 0, and high index 6. So now what we are supposed to do is we need to calculate the mid value. So the mid value is equal to low plus high by 2, that is 0 plus 6 by 2, so which is 3. So now what we are supposed to do is, now this is the 3 is the index, so the target is 7. Now the 7 is compared with the index of 3. So that is 7 is compared with 11. So if the 7 is less than, if the 7 is less than the index of 3, that is 7 is less than 11, then high should be is equal to 3. That is previously high is 6, now high should be is equal to 3. Now once high is equal to 3, then what we are supposed to do? Again, you have to calculate the mid value. Mid is equal to low plus high. Currently, what is the high? 3. 0 plus 3 by 2. So what is the 0 plus 3 by 2? That is 1.5. So 1.5 means you take the higher value. That is the seal value. So if you take the seal value, what will happen? It will become 2. So now 7 is compared with the index of 2. Now the 7 is equal to 7. So thereby search was found. The key was found. So this is the way the searching will be done. So here in the visualize the concept what I have told is visualized here. So first we will go for 3. Then a of 3 is compared. That is here. Assume that this is an array of array A. A of 3 is compared with the target 7. If 7 is less than 11, then we'll go to the left side. Otherwise, we'll go to the right side. So with this, what will happen? In the n elements, the list of n elements, we are almost ignoring half of the elements for searching. We are ignoring half of the elements means how it is looking like. Just you recall the quicksort and merge sort. We are ignoring half of the thing, so it will be in the log n complexity. Okay, it will be in the log n complexity. So when if it is compared with the index of 3, if it is the midpoint key, and if the key is matched, no, then what we are going to do is we will go into the left direction. Then we are going to compare the left direction, whatever the left sub array is there. In that left sub array, we are going to perform the search operation. So okay, actually in this example, they have taken the floor of the 0 plus 3 by 2. I have taken the seal. Okay, that is up to the programmer wish what they want to take. Either they want to take seal or floor. Okay, if you take the floor, what will happen? A of 1 is compared with 7. That is 7 is greater than A of 1. That is 6. 7 is greater than 6. Then what you are supposed to do is you are supposed to move into the right side direction. That is right direction. So now high is 3 and high is 3 and low is 0. Since you are supposed to move into the right direction, you have to set low as 1. Okay, you have to set low as 1. Now low is 1 and high is 3. Now calculate the mid value. Mid is equal to low plus high by 2. That is 1 plus 3 by 2. That is 2. Now you will find the element 7 is compared with the index of 2. That is 7. 7 is matched with 7. Thereby we find the element. So then we'll find the element. So whatever the target that we want to search, we found here. That means out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 elements. So that means assume that 7 means the nearest multiple of 2 is 8. Assume that 8 elements are there. In how many searches you identified this particular target? First you searched for 11, you compared with 11, then you compared with 6. Next, finally you got this. That means 1, 2, 3. Within 3 steps you got. That means here log n complexity. Whenever the log n complexity was happened, then log n means here the number of elements. Assume that nearest n elements, nearest number which is multiple of 2. Here 8. That means log 2 power 3 to the base 2. So whenever you have log 2 power 3 and base 2, what will happen? Log 2 to the base 2 is 1. So and you will get only 3. So that means within 3 searches you will get this particular element. So it is quite faster than the linear search technique, because in linear search the complexity is in the worst case is order of n. Here in the worst case also you will find the element 7 within the 3 steps, that is log n complexity. So thereby you can say the complexity of the binary search is log n. Okay. The requirements for the binary search is the list should be in the sorted order. The idea is begin with the elimination of impossible region. So thereby let the current region is from A of low to A of high. Compare the key with A of midpoint. If key is less than midpoint, then A of midpoint to A of high does not contain the key. Then you go for comparing with key is greater than A of midpoint. Then we can say that if it is greater than A of midpoint, then the lower part of the array don't have any key. So repeat this process till you find the key. So this is the way we are going to go for the binary search, and this is a very simple algorithm for performing the binary search. And the binary search complexity is order of log n. Now what we'll do is we'll write the program for linear and binary search, and we'll see this particular program implementation. Now we'll see the implementation of linear and binary search. So as usual, we'll save this searching. Now this we are going to implement the linear search, binary search, and other searching techniques. Hash include stdio.h. Now here void linear search of int a, size of the array, and int key. So that is what the key that what you want to search. So in the linear search, what will happen? We are supposed to go for 0 to I less than n, I plus plus. We are supposed to search the key in a linear fashion. Okay. Now we are supposed to compare this. If a of I is equal to, if a of I is equal to key, then printf the key percentile d was found at index percentile d. Okay, percentile d index percentile d. So here what is the key? Key and index is I. So once it is over, then break. So that means we are going to compare. We are going to compare the key with the each and every index value. If it didn't find, then continue. Continue means if a of I is not equal to key, then this particular iteration will be skipped and will go to the next iteration. Okay. Now, to know whether it will show that whether if the element is there, then it will print the element. Otherwise, it will not print the element found or not. Element found or not. Element is not available or not. So for this, what I am going to do is int flag is equal to 0. Now flag equal to 1. So here, after coming out of this for loop, that means entire for loop is over, but still I didn't find key. Then if flag equal to 0, then printf, okay, the key %d is not found in the list. Okay, so thereby what will happen? If the key is not found, then how can you know that? So that is the reason I have placed this flag. So this flag will help us in identifying whether the key is available or not. If the key is available, then flag will be set to 1. Then directly break. If it comes out of the for loop, then obviously there is a condition that if flag is equal to 0, then only it will print. Otherwise, it will not print. Now we'll try to write the main method for this, and int a. So because we require the elements to be sorted order, actually in the linear search there is no constraint like elements must be in sorted order like that. So what I will do is 10, 15, 4, 8, 9, 3, 5, 11, 1, 321, 43, 47, 55, 75, 60. So these are the elements I am going to use. So int size is equal to, that is number of elements is equal to size of a by size of a by size of a of 0. Now linear search of a comma size number of elements. The key to be identified is 75. Let's say. So this is the linear search. I have called this linear search function. Now run the code. So what it is asking, hash include stdio.h. Hash include the invalid call include. Here small spelling. So the key 75 was found in the index 12. So this is the output that what we got, right? So this is the linear search. Now we'll go for the binary search function. So void binary search, same thing. Int a, the size int n, int key. Okay. Now here the main thing that what we are supposed to do here is we are supposed to perform the calculation of the mid value. Okay, mid must be calculated, and we are always we are supposed to compare um, with the mid value. So here this is the algorithm what we have seen previously. So we need to calculate first mid value is equal to high plus low by 2, and we need to compare the key with the mid value. if mid value, if key is less than the mid value, then high is equal to the, we are supposed to set the recent high. And if it is less than the, uh, if it is greater than the mid value, then we should set the low as the recent low. Okay. So here instead of n, what I will do is int low comma int high. So that means we are supposed to give the arguments like array and what is the lower index and what is the higher index. Okay, this modification I made. Now int mid is equal to low plus high, low plus high by 2. So this is the mid value that I have taken. Now what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to perform the binary search in the same way till uh, low is not greater than high or high is not below the low. Okay, this condition must be checked before we move on to the thing. So for this, first of all, our condition is if a of mid, okay, or if the key is less than a of mid, then we need to go into the left side. Okay, else if key is greater than a of mid, then we need to go into the right side. Else if key is equal to a of mid, then we can say key was found. Okay, so you can say printf key percentile d found at key percentile d found at index percentile, that is key comma mid. At that position we find this particular. Now this we all know that this is very easy to write. Key, if the key is equal to a of mid, then key is percentile d found at index percentile d. Now we need to set the values of the we need to write the values for the key is less than a of mid and key is greater than a of mid. Now if the key is less than a of mid, what to be written here? So whenever the key is less than a of mid, low is equal to 0 and high is equal to mid. Okay, then we need to perform the binary search again. Binary search a of low. Okay, so here low is equal to 0 is not required. Low is always low only, because whatever the initial value is there low, that is the initial value. Low comma high. So either we may also give high or we may also give as simply mid. Okay, so we can also say high or mid. So here instead of high we can also say it is mid comma key. This is the function we called recursively. If key is greater than, then binary underscore search of a comma, if key is greater than means low will become mid. Okay, mid comma high comma key. If key is equal to a of mid, then printf key percentile d found index at the index so and so, and simply say return. Okay, so this is the binary search that what we can implement. But the condition for the binary search is the array must be in the sorted order. So for this we may take the help of any previous sorting techniques for purpose of sorting. Let will take the help of quick sort. Let will take the help of quick sort and we'll perform the sorting. So void swap quick sort partition. So I'm going to take the help of quick sort for making this particular possible. Next, the linear search is over. Then what we'll do is here quick sort of a comma 0 comma high value is 5. So number of elements minus 1. Okay, number of elements minus 1 will be considered because that is the high value, high index value. So after quick sort, we can call the binary search of a comma low is 0, high is size minus 1, and I want to search 75. Okay. So the key 75 was found at index 12. So this is the binary search. So let will print the array also because we'll take the help of display function also. We'll see. Printf percentile n, sorry, backslash n, and display of a comma size. So this is the array which is in sorted order, and the key 75 is the key was found at the index 12. So at here we find this is the last index where we find this particular binary search key at the key with the help of binary search. So this binary search I have implemented in a recursive way. In some textbooks you will find in the iterative way also. They will search. They might have written the program like while low is less than high and keep on repeating that in an iterative way. But here what I did is I have used the recursion. So this also works because if key is less than a of mid, only thing is low and mid we are supposed to consider and we need to search again. So that means low is 0, whatever the value is there, and mid value is the high value. So within that range only again this key will be searched. So whenever it comes to this again, this mid is equal to 0 plus mid by 2. So now again it will be checked with the a of mid value. If it still it is less than, then again it will go into the left side part. Otherwise it will go to the right side part. So this is the way how the binary search and linear search are implemented.